Welcome to my channel. My name is Tawana Nicole of Girl Power Gems. I am the founder, CEO, Maven Mastermind of Girl Power Gems. I am also a three-time published author. I have two solo works called Just Start. You've got Girl Power Because of God's Power and the 30-Day Gem Attitudes Journal. And I'm also co-authorist of Girl Pick Up Your Crown. And I come to you today on this beautiful Friday, February 2nd of 2024. We have now moved into our second month of the new year. And as I said in one of my previous videos, 2024 is open doors. And if you like what you hear, please subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the like, leave a comment, share. Positive energy only on this channel. We are about healing. We are about moving in self-development. So if you're going to leave a comment, leave something positive for someone else to glean upon with each video that I present. Okay? So, in honor of February, which has a lot going on, number one, first and foremost, it's Black History Month. All right. So I represent Black History Month. Today is also Women's Heart Health Month. Go red. Red, here we go. And it's also the month of love where people celebrate their loved ones on an elevated level. And so that's the subject I come to talk about today, the love, heart health. Heart health in terms of healing and protecting your heart. I know for a lot of people, these type of holidays are downers for them because they're looking at these overly exaggerated displays of love, and you feel, unloved, you feel sad and depressed. But guess what? Those moods actually begin to affect your physical heart. I know most of you have heard the saying that he or she died of a broken heart, literally. A perfect example of that would be a couple who have lived their lives together for many, many years, from their early 20s, sometimes early teens, until their late 60s, 70s, and one spouse passes, and then soon after the other one follows because their heart is broken or their other half of them has transitioned onto the divine plane. Well, you know, sometimes it's not always because you've separated from a spouse you love. Sometimes your heart is broken from a severed relationship that probably didn't serve you in the beginning, and it left you depressed. It left you sad. It left you wishing you hadn't loved this person. I wish I never met this person. And it goes back to the saying that the Bible says, guard your heart, protect your heart, because it is your life sustainer. If your heart is not protected, if you're not mentally protecting your heart, spiritually protecting your heart, it at some point affects your heart physically. Now, I'm no medical clinician, so I'm not claiming anything. This is something that I believe. I believe it in the spirit that your mental state, your spiritual state affects the internal organs of your body. And when it comes to matters of the heart, many of us have felt physical pain. I know when I suffered losses in relationships that I were close to me, and one in particular, I couldn't breathe. It felt like my heart was going to come out my chest. It felt like daggers were being stuck in my heart, and I'm talking physically. This wasn't even the mental um thing, but that mental played a role in my physical, and it hurt my heart. So my heart was physically hurting, and I didn't protect my heart, and I didn't guard it in the way that I should have. And I want to come to you today to tell you not to allow your heart to be broken, and internally, physically, spiritually to hurt you. Find a way to give love to someone without giving your heart, because your heart is, in its physicality, a very fragile organ, but a very powerful one. And you need it to sustain your life. It's not for you to give away, for someone to return it to you broken and beat up. The divine wants us to protect and preserve our hearts so that we can be the divine beings he calls us to be here on earth. So guard your heart,